My name is Gabe Ford. We're at the Modern Bar, and I'm the bar director. So I kind of oversee all menu development and kind of the overall concept as a whole. Yeah. So I think the vision or the overall concept for the bar program itself was built off of the name, like the Modern Bar. So trying to play into what we felt like a modern day bar should be focusing on. So first and foremost, hospitality. I know that's like kind of sounds like a given, but uh, outside of that, we try to focus a little bit on sustainability, a little bit on our cocktail program, kind of honoring the modern day techniques and kind of pushing those boundaries and just kind of trying to show, I think, what like a modern day bar should be working towards. And so that's kind of what we built the program off of. Built the program off of a lot of, I would say, like, advanced cocktailing techniques, but overall being like that good person first and that good drink second. We kind of want to break those like barriers or walls down in terms of like high volume bars can't be serving some of the most elegant drinks in the city as well. And kind of make bars fun again and just kind of not lose sight of what maybe losing sight of like the guest is the most important thing in the room over your cocktails, because those are great, but ultimately the way people feel when they come into your bar is the most important thing, and that's kind of something that we preach as a team as well. So personally, I was able to see a lot of Rainey. I've been in Austin almost 7 years. And honestly, I think what the Modern Bar's role is trying to give people an elevated space to go to in terms of the cocktailing experience and the aesthetic, but also to just honor the OG Rainey welcoming, warm environment. I know that it is hard. Rainey is changing, and we knew that going into this bar that was going to be a challenge of how do we approach our bar program not pretentious and not overly trying to force something that was kind of too foreign to Rainey, but also kind of give something new and fresh and fun. And so you see that in a lot of the service style and stuff here, where we try to be really friendly, really interactive, really playful, but also give you those like elevated service elements, those elevated steps of service that maybe you're not seeing everywhere else. And that is like what I think makes the Modern Bar beautiful is, somebody can take care of you exactly the way that you need to be taken care of, but also kind of be your friend along the experience and kind of guide you to where, sometimes that elevated experience sometimes can feel a little pretentious, even if it's not meant to be. And so we work really hard on trying to mesh those two together and just overall give like a really positive experience. My hospitality experience in general, like what I've gotten out of the industry has been really cool. It's kind of provided me like a sense of purpose. I have found, and this sounds super cliche, but like I do feel like I found like a family here. Some of my best friends work in the industry. My girlfriend works in the industry, and some of my best friends are brand reps and bartenders, bar directors, servers, and so I've gotten kind of to a different outlook. I've been able to travel through the industry, and I think the biggest thing was being able to reconnect with my Mexican heritage. So through being able to create different cocktail menus and stuff, I'm able to incorporate my style, but also I grew up half Hispanic, and the other half of my family is predominantly Irish, but I kind of lost touch with that side of myself. And so being able to use the industry to kind of visit Mexico, learn that heritage, and kind of bring that back to like telling the Hispanic side of my family like what I learned, and they're like, oh yeah, I used to do that as a kid too. It's really cool, and be able to kind of put my spin on I guess my life experiences and tell stories through the cocktail menu has been really cool. Cocktail competitions are a really cool opportunity for bartenders. I think it can open a lot of doors. Personally, I feel like one thing that's important to remember for bartenders is to not get discouraged. There's a lot of outside factors that go into competition. So I would say my biggest piece of advice is do the competition for yourself and put yourself out there. rather than put yourself, like, do it for the win. Naturally, you'll find more success, I feel like, and you'll be happier with your performance. This isn't to, like, bash anybody, but sometimes those competitions are selected through the bars that you work at or the industry connections, and that's okay. But don't get discouraged because you don't have those connections yet. Biggest thing is stay true to yourself, tell your story the best way possible. But also the doors that it can open are really cool as well. I think that it connects you more than likely, unless you're doing a local competition or unless you live in one of the major cities that they would be hosted in, more than likely it's going to be an opportunity to travel. From my experience, those competitions are usually in tandem with like a brand trip, and so you're able to meet other people from like all over the country, even all over the world. The last one I went on, there was people from Italy, Spain, all over Mexico, and so I think as long as you are proud of what you're putting on, keep doing the competitions and keep making those connections, and then through that, make sure when you do the competition, you understand that you are representing your personal brand as well as the bar that you work at. And so take it seriously. Seeing a lot of people come in and, you know, feel like it's a cool opportunity and treat it as more of a vacation. And I think they miss out on opportunities like they could be, you know, using to connect with people, to, you know, engage with maybe different brand opportunities down the line, or maybe a really cool bartender, like getting to learn their experience and overall get to know those people as humans first. It's not all about the business side of things too. I've gotten to meet some really cool people and just appreciate their story through those competitions as well. So I think bartenders that find themselves in like kind of thrown into a leadership position, one should make sure that this is something that you really want to do. I think that's first and foremost. If I didn't want to do this, it would be incredibly hard to push through some days. But ultimately, I think there's a few things in terms of advice. I would say lean on, you don't just have to lean on the people inside your bar, inside your immediate friend group. There are people out there that want to share knowledge. I would get really good at reading. There's a lot of really good literature. There's a lot of really good, stories and write-ups and studies that are out there. And be ready and willing to kind of trial by error. I think if you have a good head on your shoulders, I think if you want to be good at it and you're willing to put in the time and the effort that it takes, that you can develop the skills to eventually lead a program. It's more about the people than the skills. So don't be intimidated by the skills or the knowledge. If you are the right person, then you will be able to succeed. That's a lot of the times how we hire positions, period, here. Even if it's a barback or it's a bartender, we try to hire the person, not the resume. So we will hire people knowing that maybe we need to train them, or maybe they aren't the fastest bartender, but knowing that they're the right people that we want to build this program around, that we want to spend our time with. And I think it goes the same for bartenders that are thrown into a leadership position, where if you're the right person for the job and you believe that to be true, then you just need to show people and eventually get that respect and show people that you're the right person, but also believe in yourself.